Actor and comedian Vivekh took his last breath this morning in Chennai. Cardiac arrest claimed the actor's life. Here's the real journey of the actor in the film industry.
Tamil actor, comedian and Padma Shri awardee Vivekh, who has performed in more than 220 films, passed away following a cardiac arrest at 4:45 a.m. on April the 17th in a Chennai hospital. Vivekh reportedly had complained to his family members about chest pain, following which he was admitted to hospital on April 16th. He went an emergency coronary angiogram followed by an angioplasty. According to doctors, the actor had a 100% blockage in the left anterior descending artery vessel, which led to a massive cardiac arrest. His sudden demise has sent his fans of over 2 generations into mourning. Many of his colleagues tweeted their tribute to the evergreen actor. Musician A.R. Rahman was among those who tweeted his condolences. Vivekh ventured into cinema in 1987 and was introduced by director K. Balachandar, who is credited with finding and grooming superstars like Rajinikanth and Kamal Hassan.
ஜாதி பேரை வச்சுக்கிட்டு இப்படி தெருவா துரத்துறீங்களே, இது நல்லா இருக்காடா?
யோ ஆபீசர், மரியாதை அந்த பொண்ணை எங்க கூட அனுப்பிச்சிரு.
ஆமா, இவர் பெரிய கில்லி விஜய், கூப்பிட்ட உடனே டாடா சுமோல ஏத்தி அனுப்புறாங்க போடா.
Vivekh played small roles in several Tamil films initially, but then he acted with heroes across generations from Rajinikanth to Madhavan, Ajit and Vijay. Late in the 90s, the first decade of the new millennium, he went on to become a major comedian.
இன்னைக்கு கிருத்திகடா, முதல்ல காக்காய்க்கு வச்சிட்டு அப்புறம் தான் நம்ம சாப்பிடணும்.
காக்காய்க்கு வைக்கணுமா?
Comedy in films like Kushi, Minale, Alayapayothe, Mungavari, Dum Dum Dum, Shivaji and many other films have extremely high recall value even now. Also known as Chinna Kalaivanar, Vivekh received several awards for his performances, including the Tamil Nadu State Awards and in 2009 Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian honor in the country for his contribution to Indian cinema.
Absolutely tragic. We have a guest joining us, Dhananjay, who's a producer and 2-time National Award winner. Mr. Dhananjay, it's highly unfortunate that we lost such a revered artist. He was a fabulous actor, entertained for decades across cinemas. People know who Vivekh is. He's worked with the superstars. Very unfortunate to hear, because 2 days ago he managed to get his vaccine. He came out, propagated for people to go get their vaccine, how it's the need of the hour. A day later, he's rushed to the hospital citing chest pain, and today he succumbed. If you can really take us through your journey with the actor Vivekh and really what happened, any details that we've missed out on?
No, media reported rightly only. 2 days back only he took the vaccine, and in fact he came as an ambassador for people who have to take vaccine. He spoke about it. In fact, Chennai Corporation has announced that he is going to be the ambassador for spreading the awareness. It is not about only this vaccine awareness. He is the one person, for anything and everything. He is there to create the awareness among the society. We used to see in many awareness films by government of Tamil Nadu, Vivekh will be coming and talking about what the people should do, whether it is against the dengue, whether it's against any diseases that happen in the nation. He will be the first person to come and create awareness. He is one person who was socially conscious, spreading awareness among the people. And clearly, you talked about there is a comment about he earned his Padma Shri for his film. I like to add that he is one actor who has planted more than 35 lakh plants in Tamil Nadu. He took a goal of 1 crore plants, based on former President Sri Abdul Kalam, who asked him to carry out the mission of planting 1 crore plants. He took it up very seriously to the extent, I know him personally, used to leave films just for the sake of planting trees. He felt that the future of environment is very, very important, and for that, as an actor, I can spread this awareness much faster, and I can go around planting more trees so that everyone plants a tree. He went about doing it, and can you imagine an individual going on accomplishing more than 35 lakh plants in the state? Such is a brilliant contribution. Because of that only, he was recognized with the Padma Shri just for his films, along with that, the plantation in the entire country.
Absolutely.
So he is one person who brought in social awareness to his films. You played, some scenes. I was just getting a smile. The reason is every dialogue of him is about social reform. He's not, just to entertain people. Through his dialogues, he was communicating social reform, social awareness. He's telling, people should not believe in superstition. People should be thinking and then, acting on it. So he was a great revolutionary It used to be like Kalaivanar. We used to have a very popular actor called Kalaivanar in 1930s and 40s. And he was like the person who spread social reform and social awareness through his films. Vivek followed these footsteps. He ensured that every film of him, after he became very successful, communicate some social reform for the people. And that is where, he was called Chinna Kalavanar in Tamil cinema. And then Chinna Kalavanar, then, he became very big star. And then, came, the recognition, because he started planting a lot of trees and he became, Padma Shri. He has earned every accolade possible. He earned a doctorate in 2015 for his films. So he is one man who has achieved tremendously and who also contributed to the society,
Absolutely.
hugely. Not just as an actor in more than 500 films, but through his contribution to the society through various other things. What
So
I told you.
I see he's really managed to tickle the funny bone of people at large, has always kept it light, a brilliant actor, has been committed to the environment, a social activist as well, as far as I hear from you. How's the family coping with it, Mr. Dhananjay? And of course, the film industry, we see condolences pouring in from all the superstars. Prime Minister Modi as well has extended his condolences to the family there. I'd like to know really how the family is coping.
Actually, he was going through a very bad phase. I know personally because, I have been interacting with him quite often. He lost his mother, whom he is very attached to. He lost his mother. And then, a few years back, he lost his only son. He had a son and 2 daughters. And the son, suddenly developed, some health issue and he passed away. In fact, he was totally shattered when he lost his son. And then, he was like coming back. In fact, he lost interest, in acting itself because he lost his son. Because he felt everything is lost in his life after his mother. And then, slowly he was coming back. In fact, before Corona, his film called, there is a film which came in, which became a huge hit. That film is a remake of Hindi cinema, Vicky Donna. He acted in a very powerful role and everyone, appreciated his acting in the film. And then, he was very keen, to work on a sequel. And recently, we were in touch, regularly because he wanted to direct his first film. It was his dream. Yeah, he said, I did more than 500 films as an actor. Now I want to become a director. He said, I have written a story screenplay, and he was telling me that, let's start this project. And he wanted to cast Madhavan or Arya as a lead actor. For the first time, he wanted to act as an antagonist in the film. He said, sir, I played so many characters, but I didn't play an antagonist. I want to play an antagonist role. I would say that is the dream unfulfilled. Definitely it's a very shocking news to the family, which was losing their close people for the last few years. And the loss of Sri Vivek is the biggest loss for the family. The whole industry is in a state of shock because he's one man loved by everybody. The whole industry loved him for his contribution, his dedication, commitment to ensure every film of him works well. He used to promote, even though he's a comedian, he used to promote his films so well. He used to support films. He used to come for the events. He used to support so much the producer. He's a highly caring person. We all feel devastated that at the young age, just imagine, he's just 59, going to touch 60, and before that passing away, all of a sudden, completely, shaken up the whole industry.
Absolutely. We're so shattered to hear the news, Mr. Dhananjay. Thank you very much for remembering the great actor who's lost his life. All condolences going out to the family there.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.